get blown out by the LA Chargers, and Justin Herbert had himself a night. 13-30. Y'all know we're going to talk about it right after this.
Now tuned in to Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
Welcome back to another post game by Chicago Bears Central. Make sure you tune in. I got Steve-O here with me. I got C-Dub here with me. Man, the Chicago Bulls fall and the Chicago Bears fall and lose another game, and they are now 2-6 on the season. Couldn't take advantage of anything out there today. C-Dub, what are your thoughts on this game by the Chicago Bears?
It's something that we've become used to with this team. They have a couple games, maybe a game of success, and they just try to do something different and change the game plan up. The kid played bad today. Tyson Bagent played bad today. A couple turnovers, a couple missed throws, but I don't want to blame him entirely. The coaching staff for the Chicago Bears is it's bad. It's just bad. And I hope that everybody thirst has been quenched with this game with the young kid Tyson Bagent, and learn to respect when you got something better and don't try to hurry up and jump on something that's new. I expect to see Justin Fields next week. I'm done with this game. It was just disappointing. I didn't get mad because we was having fun with the chat in the game in the live call, but it is what it is at this point. I can't get too upset.
For sure. Steve-O, what's your initial thoughts to this loss by the Chicago Bears?
Last week, Tyson Bagent finished 21 of 29, 164 yards. Deontay Foreman had 16 attempts, 89 yards. Darrington Evans had 14 attempts, 48 yards. This week, guess what? It was different. You know why? Fucking Bagent threw the ball over 37 times.
Wow.
Deontay Foreman only touched the ball 9 times.
Wow.
Evans only touched the ball 4 times.
And
what did I
Rojo?
tell you was going to happen this week? I said, guess what? Don't be shocked if they change the game plan like they do on Justin, and we don't run the ball like we did, and we just going to get out there and what we see. We seen heavy shotgun. A lot. I won't say heavy, but you see way more shotgun than you see last week. You seen him pass the ball way more than you seen last week.
Yep.
Why? Because Lucas and Matt Eberflus are fucking frauds. They're not good coaches. They ain't gonna never be good coaches. We seen what we seen. It's been the same shit for 3 years. It is what it is. They're not good. They're not going to be good. He didn't learn shit from last week. He ain't learned shit from the week before that. Lucas is a fucking bad coach. He's not. He's a fucking idiot. And it's just that simple. Ain't nothing to get upset about no more. It ain't nothing to do. I ain't breaking no more headphones. I ain't throwing no chairs like Hayes. I'm not doing it no more because, like I said, we know what it is. These motherfuckers are frauds. Ryan Pose, you done fucked up. That's the bad coach. You picked the wrong one.
You definitely
Before you
picked the
go,
wrong
your nephew,
one.
before you go, this was the 31st ranked defensive pass defense in the NFL, too. Just to go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say.
And that's what they heard, and that's why they passed that motherfucker. Go ahead, Poppy.
But I was just gonna say, like, and y'all can contest to this, like the whole game just seemed like the Bears were not ready. How can you not be ready when you're about to go on Sunday night? And like it seems like the when you give this coaching staff a lot of time this season, they don't know what the hell to do with it. And me personally, if you saying that Foreman ran it 9 times and Evans ran it 5 times, and then you got Rojo running it a couple times, you know what I'm saying? It's cool, but it is what it is. Simply because y'all both know, and everybody out there that know football know, when you got a young quarterback, the way that you get a young quarterback stability is by having a solid run game.
Yep.
My thing is you went away too quick from the defensive. Excuse me. You went away from the run game, and then on the defensive side of the ball, you as the head coach, you sat back there and let Herbert go 31 of 40.
Yep.
31 of 40 to a team. They're good. The quarterback is good, but when things get tight, you got a coach on the other side in Staley, who freezes up too and don't know what the hell he be doing as well. But the problem is when you got a battle of two coaches that are questionable, we already know Matt Eberflus will make himself the bozo just about 95, 99% of the time. So that's just what it is. Man, I don't know where the Bears go from this. It is what it is. And I'm ready for Justin Fields to come back. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And before you go, I just want to answer this real quick. I'm not jumping on him, but I don't think he picked him either, but he okayed it because he here.
Oh, he definitely had a hand in it for sure.
He had a hand in it.
For sure.
Out his mouth, he said anything but any position that was made this year was all me. So I don't want to hear none of that. It's under your tutelage. It's your fault.
Facts.
Simple as that.
I thought the goal was to win the North. Didn't that what Ryan Poles?
You can't even win your job.
Take the North and never give it back. And I was gonna say, man, we can't say that we can't give no shots at Ryan Poles. That's ridiculous. When you at the top of the chain, you get all the smoke. That's like you going to work tomorrow and it's a fire at the thing caused by one of the employees. You think the GM or the guy that's running the facility is not gonna hear nothing about it? You think the team member is gonna hear more about it than the GM, the guy that's supposed to have a standard set within the facility of how we gonna be safe and operate in a certain way? That's crazy. That's crazy. You got to give the smoke to Ryan Poles. Yes, he's done some good things, but he's also done some bad things as well. He's not a perfect GM.
I get what y'all saying. Y'all keep saying Bill Poley. I understand that too. Yes, he recommended Matt. He recommended half the fucking Indiana team. I get that.
Yep.
But he still had he could have said, go fuck yourself, George.
Yes,
I'm gonna pick who I want to. He didn't.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. On top of his list was a guy named Jim Caldwell, who definitely could have been better than this.
Yes, that's not saying a lot.
I'm gonna say that really ain't saying a lot.
I know. I know.
That motherfucker. What did that motherfucker like a 2-win season? Shit.
He had 0? But hey, before Dan Campbell came around, he was the last one of their coaches to have a winning season.
True.
Hey, I'm just gonna to let it be known. I'm not like totally blaming the kid because that's what he's doing. He was trying to do his job to be a backup quarterback because the starting quarterback is out. But he did have an awful game today. It was awful. And mostly not his fault because his coaches tried to prove something instead of going and try to win a football game.
That's perfectly said.
Bro,
that's literally perfectly said. There is no way he should have threw over no 30 damn
no way.
Today.
Ain't no fucking way.
I agree. And I think you said he threw 29 times.
37.
No, I'm saying last week.
Last game.
29
times.
That's a whole what? How many more? 10 more plus more passes?
8 more passes.
That's about, So
and they barely had the ball. You know what I'm saying?
It is, and it just you can't escape the coaches, and that's the biggest thing. And I hope that a lot of people begins to see it ain't the quarterbacks. I don't give a damn if you go out here and you go get Russell Wilson. I don't care if you bring Josh Allen over here. You ain't getting past Luke Getsy and his play calling because it just didn't make sense. As Aaron Starks pointed out many times, a lot of the Bears' success came out of 12 personnel sets to where they just went heavy and they was like, man, let's get down, let's get dirty, let's push the defensive line out our way, let's take some momentum, let's punk them a little bit. But you didn't start the game that way. Me personally, if you was gonna start the game, you should have started the game that way and then started to branch out of that. You start to branch out of that to where you open it up a little bit more once you grab some momentum, once you get some consistency down pat. I understand that the Chargers got 11 ranked run defense, but that don't mean you can't run on them. You seen multiple times to where you was getting 5-6 yards on these guys. So why would you not stick to the game plan or establish a game plan to get your young quarterback comfortable?
A rookie quarterback from Division II. Come on, man. That's crazy. Y'all did not help this kid out, bro. Y'all trying to kill this kid, his career already, bro.
I'm about to say
You can't do that,
y'all lucky he has a fast release because he would have been dead last week, probably.
bro.
That's
Come
what I'm
on,
saying.
man. And then all the other propaganda. You're giving him the game ball from last week. I understand you want to pump him up. You give him the game ball, you're pumping him up all through the NBC broadcast. That's too
Bro.
much for that kid, bro. That's too much. That's not fair to him, Joe. You got his father. He an arm. Ain't nobody care he an arm wrestler. What the hell that got to do with him trying to play a grown man game, bro? Well, he already behind the ball. Y'all trying to pump him up like he Tom Brady or some or Peyton Manning. Stop doing that to the kids, bro. Trying to false narrative for these young kids.
Yeah.
That's
And
fucked
I'm
up.
with that. It is fucked up. And that's why we was telling, at least on this platform, we telling people to chill. You know what I'm saying? It's one game. He played great. And then in the second game,
He
to where
didn't
he
play
had to
great.
throw the ball. You know what I'm saying? When he had to throw the ball down the field, it was a different story.
Yes.
When he had to play behind that O-line, Steve-O, talk about the offensive line today and all the penalties, all the bonehead things that the Bears was doing on both sides of the ball.
And that was the main thing I didn't bring up. One of the main reasons why Tyson was so successful was not only was they playing a clean game, the pocket was clean, and there was no penalties. Soon as we did that, next season followed on. We seen the old line we've been seeing. Like you said, there's been spurts when you see the online play good, like the Washington and just like the Denver game. Then you have spurts like the Vikings game. Then you have another spurts like the damn Raiders game. And I won't be shocked if they play good against Saints. They just weird like that. That's just how this team is just weird. And you know why it's weird? Because we're not getting coached good. We're just not getting coached good. I don't know what else to tell you. It's so simple when it comes to this team. I can tell you what's the main reason, and it ain't fucking talent. It ain't the fucking it ain't the coach. It ain't the quarterback. It ain't the wide receiver. It ain't the players. It's who's teaching these players. They're not teaching them shit. You're not developing anybody. You're not putting them in the right situation. You don't even know what situation to put them in. Because we seen you put them in good positions, and then 2 games later, I think we figure out time to run my offense. No, motherfucker, that's not how we run this shit. That's what OC or any coach in history has had a long tenure with that mindset. None. You build around what you got, not turn them into what you want them to be.
That's what it is. That's what ego is crazy in that coaching staff, bro. It's just crazy. And it is some players. Now I ain't gonna go. It's some players that just don't need to be playing professional football on this team. Cody Whitehair he get blown up every play, bro.
Just about.
Lucas Patrick. Come on, bro. Where's Dan Feeney? Is Dan Feeney still hurt? Where's Carter? Can we get these guys in, bro? Can we try something else besides this? This is just not working, bro. You put yourself behind the 8-ball game.
Yeah, and it just don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Simply because even after that game last week, you hear all the offensive linemen say, hey, we was able to push guys around by, you know what I'm saying? We started off trying to run the ball. We got to push the guys around. We start feeling ourselves a little bit better. And then that helps us in the pass protection. These guys didn't really want to do that. And then the crazy thing is that Luke Getsy came out the gate firing. You come out the gate firing. You hit a long bomb on Darnell Mooney, and then you just go conservative instead of like, let's get some tempo going. You say that, hey, we seen Tyson. You said that your quarterbacks have the free will to make checks at the line. So why not? Let's go tempo after that big play. Boom, get up to the line. Let's go ahead and call 2 plays in the headset. You know what I'm saying? And let's pick the best one. You say that this young fella, he knows the playbook. Yeah. He's been practicing. We heard all day on Fox on NBC tonight that this guy has been running. Tyson Badgett been running the offense with his best friends, with him just phoning in and calling. Trust the guy to go ahead and dial up the right play. But no, you go and you get conservative. You be a little punk about everything. And hence why you couldn't put 7 points on the board on your first drive. And I believe if you do that, you might not win the game, but you still have a better performance to where you give you guys some confidence that, hey, we actually can compete with these guys. So that's the problem right there. Your coaching is just not good enough, and they're too conservative.
Yeah. And Dropsy, just go and pack all your shit. No, I don't even go pack all your shit because this coaching staff, you'll
Just
be
stay
still on
there.
the team. Just stay.
Just stay there.
You'll
Stay in
be on
LA.
the team. If it was anybody else, you'll be cut.
I ain't gonna lie.
You had to be cut.
Just
gang.
stay your ass in LA. Don't get on the
Facts.
bus. Don't get on the
But
plane.
It's
I wanted to get into the defense. C-Dub, what are your thoughts on the defense today?
tackling. Just every 3 games. For the last 3 games, we've been playing I'm gonna say pretty good defense the last 3 games. I think Jaquan Brisker definitely hurt it. Him being out definitely hurted this squad. I see him as the leader of the defense. They said Eddie Jackson was back, but I didn't see him at
Yeah,
all.
we didn't see his ass much
Um,
at all.
It's the same problems. There's no pressure on the quarterback. I think nobody touched Herbert in the first half, literally. And we couldn't tackle worth a damn. His defense was absolutely atrocious. What else could I say? They couldn't tackle. There was no energy. They made a couple plays in the second half, but it's just a ridiculous display of defense today. It was just bad.
What are your thoughts, Steve, on the defense?
I knew I knew this wasn't these last few games wasn't the real defense. I just knew it wasn't. I knew it. You just can't teach. You can't. We got bad habits. I know bad habits is always going to show. And one of my main concern, I told y'all on and off air. Soon as I seen Jaquan come out, I said, well, there goes our identity. There goes
Yeah.
that any type of hit principle that we did have ran through him. And
Yeah.
as soon as he was not on the field, what you start seeing, arm tackle, arm tackle, arm tackle. So I pretty much expected it.
Yeah, me personally, I'm like, bro, like, I understand the importance of trying to so y'all hear me out. I understand the importance of trying to hold on to those timeouts. But in the first half, who gives a shit about the timeouts? If you come out here and your defense in 2 possessions, they give up 14 points, and on both of those touchdowns, they just missing tackles all over the field on both of those drives. Why would you not call a timeout and get in your defensive team? Why won't you get on your defense ass and let them know we got to get this shit together? Wrap up, tackle. Let's make some plays.
Yeah.
Do something different. And then, like, you didn't call a blitz until the second half. Are you stupid or what?
Yes.
Are you literally stupid or what? And the
Yes.
answer so far is yes. You don't understand anything. You don't understand anything. And because we already know that you're going to drop back in the zone and you're going to hope for a defensive line that hasn't shown anything all season, at least consistency. They haven't shown any consistency all season long. And you're going to allow those guys to try to go generate some pressure. And you're going to drop back guys. And it leads to nothing but completions after completions. The man Herbert started the game 11 for 11.
Clean
powder blue jersey. It's still clean right now.
It's still clean.
He
got
can just
rocked by
go
TJ.
take it off and hang it up and get ready to play next week.
I told you, he felt like he was on a 707 tournament today.
Yeah,
bro, he definitely did.
Yeah, they had that second half to where Edwards hit him hard and stuff like that. But yeah, it just didn't make sense, man. The defense, it is what it is. Everything is reverting back, and they still having the same problems that they have. And that's just what the team is. That's why we kick it with y'all and we turn up with y'all because we know who the team is.
I was just about to say, like, we can't even be analyzed. We can't even analyze this team no more. Like, they so bad, you can see it.
Yeah,
you can literally pinpoint every reason why we're bad. So, like, bro, I'm telling you, for the rest of these post games, y'all finna be like, y'all already know what it is,
bro.
Y'all really know what it is at this point.
Yeah, and the bright light seems like it doesn't just affect the players, it affects the coaches as well. They be just as lost as the players.
And Aaron Starks, I do want to note that they were blitzing less than what they've been doing the last couple games. That is correct. That definitely,
wonder.
because if your defensive line can't get pressure on the quarterback, you know what you do to help him out? You blitz sometimes. You might send 5, you might send 6. Fucking gauge 8.
And my thing is, if they if their thought process is, well, we send blitz, we giving something open in the middle, motherfucker, you give it over the middle cover.
Anyway.
You might as well send a fucking zero blitz in this bitch all this point.
Bro, that's how much. Like, I ain't saying we need to do it, but that's how Brian Flores started the game out with us.
Yeah, that's how he
Zero
turned that
blitz.
team around. That's how he turned that team around. They was not getting pressure on quarterbacks in Minnesota. He just blitzing more than anybody has ever.
Fair point. That's a fair point.
And look how they doing now. They might go down now. Prayers up to Kirk Cousins, but they was gonna be a problem because Brian Flores and Kirk Cousins was something to deal with, bro. Ask the 49ers and ask Green.
I'll tell you what thing, if he stayed healthy, all he needed was a running back, and the Vikings would have been an issue.
Bro, was Justin Jefferson out for the season?
Nah, IR. He on IR.
And he would have got him back with that kid playing like that on the other side. My goodness.
Yeah. So it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
Let's get Hayes. He should be coming in. Let's see what bro got to say before we get up out of there. For sure, because as of right now, the Bears, hey, they just a mediocre team, man. That's just what it is. A bad, mediocre team. Okay. That's what it is. Couldn't live up to the hype. The hype got too big for them. The lights tonight got too bright for them. And they couldn't do shit.
Yeah.
What you got to make of this?
Y'all gotta shut the fuck. Oh my God, Tyson Bagent was so great. That was these
motherfuckers last week, man. Like, listen, this team sucks. And this is what I'll say is that coaching is absolute garbage and these motherfuckers need to go. Like, that's really what it boils down to. The coaching, the preparation, everything, it sucks with this team. And it's hard to evaluate. Like, yes, some of the players didn't execute. We don't get to the quarterback, all those things. But to me, the thing that keeps being highlighted is how terrible our coaches are. It's bad.
Facts.
That is a fact. What could you expound on Luke Getsy? Just like, I think he's the most worst. He's the worst.
Remember, what have I been saying basically the last month? The thing that I noticed, once I noticed that Luke Getsy, the moment that the Bears are playing from behind, he panics. He doesn't know how to call plays. He doesn't know how to get creative. And when the Bears went down 14-0 in the first quarter, I said, hey, for the rest of this game, it's about to be all trash ass offense. And it was very basic offense out there. Now, to Tyson Bagent's credit, he was able to pass for over 200 yards this game. Shout out to that. He spread it around. But the thing that was concerning, and the thing that tells me, again, this is how you got to learn how to break down the statistics, right? So get this. Cole Kmet had 10 targets, right? Outside of that, DJ Moore, Darnell Mooney, Tyler Scott, the wide receivers had a combo of 13 targets to them. You know who had more targets than that? Combine our running backs targets. Roschon was targeted 4 times. Darren Evans was targeted 4 times. Dante Foreman was targeted 2 times. Our running backs almost had as many targets as our wide receivers. You know what that means? That was simplistic offense.
Yeah.
Check downs
for sure. Man, it's
and that's not so like again, when you play like you're playing from behind, you will always stay behind, especially with this team. It'd be different if we had an all-time great quarterback. It'd be different if we had an all-time great running back. It'd be different if we had an amazing offensive line, those type of things. Those are when you can get away with simplistic offense. For this team, you can't get away with it. And thus, once a team gets out on the lead with the Chicago Bears, we're typically not going to be able to come back because of our coordinator sucks ass.
Yeah,
I'm about to say we even got an all county coach in this motherfucker.
Not an all county coach.
Joe, it's like he get end over his head. He can start a game. He can, like we seen today, he can start the game and he get a perfect play. Should have been a touchdown. You know,
these reps
drafts. He can schedule some plays, but when somebody hit him in his mouth, when somebody, he can't react at all. It's bad.
Yeah, everybody got a game plan until they punched in the face, right?
Facts.
And that's the great. But see, that's the difference. Everybody has a game plan until they get punched in the face, but the greats game plan starts after they get punched in the face because then they can see how hard you can hit. We
Mhm.
ain't got that mentality.
I don't
here in
even think we
Chicago.
got punched. I think they just drug our ass out. And we ain't put up no fight, bro. It was, bro. They beat us so methodically, like it wasn't even a high power. They was in them bitch, boom, boom, run here, boom, boom, run here. They wasn't even
Couple
throwing that
screens.
motherfucker like
what we were
that.
gonna do, right? They knew exactly what we were gonna do. It was like Justin Herbert knew exactly where the wrinkles were gonna be on every single play. Keep in mind, this man didn't miss a pass until almost the first half was over.
Right.
15 to 15. 15 to 15. Kept that nice powder blue jersey clean. Hayes, could you talk about how this is not Tyson Bagent's fault, and the media and all the outside noise put all this pressure and propaganda on this kid to set him up for failure?
Yeah, no, listen, that's fans, dumbass fans at that. Because I was telling you guys after every last game, everybody, Tyson Bagent's the future. I was like, all right, let's see what now that people got tape on him, right?
Yep.
And this was a Justin Fields type game from Tyson Bagent, period. But at the end of the day, outside of that, too, like the offensive coordinating sucks. So it's not on Tyson Bagent. He went out there and did exactly what he did last week. He managed the game extremely well. But I tell you what, it's hard to manage a game when your game plan is cheeks.
Yeah.
Facts.
Absolutely.
Because it was definitely ass. It was definitely bad. And like, hey, shout out to Baki. He was like, what's the excuse now? We told y'all that Justin Fields' offensive line sucked. His damn offensive coordinator sucked. Y'all just seen it happen with Tyson Bagent. But y'all said there was excuses for Justin Fields. We still crazy? Nah, we ain't crazy. We giving y'all what the hell we see and to letting y'all know that this is not the way you win football games. Like, I said it before you came on, Hayes. After the first series to where you got your defense missing hella tackles, fuck them timeouts and get in their ass. What are we doing? Hold these guys accountable. Men are going to follow men that lead. You ain't finna be able to come in here and just be, you know what I'm saying, lollygagging it and kicking it and then try to hold somebody accountable. You got to be a leader amongst men if you want to have a successful football team, and Matt Eberflus is not the guy.
He's not that type of personality to get on the field in front of the camera, in front of all America.
Well, you don't need to be a head coach.
Do you think that's in his personality? He ain't that type of dude.
You need a certain type of personality. You need to gain a certain type of personality if you want to be a fucking coach. I've seen coaches change fucking rules for bitching. He don't even bitch with his calls he should bitch about. That's a thing of a coach. If you keep seeing something happen, they're not calling. Run your goof ass on the field, get in their face. No,
bro, look at the excuses. Look at the excuses he made for Cody Whitehair snap getting benched. We just wanted to go with more experience.
That's a fucking lie.
He would never tell us the truth.
It's a fucking lie. He sucked. That's why you took his ass out. Be honest.
I'm waiting for this press conference later on. What he finna say about this?
Listen, you gonna see the same exact shit, bro.
Steve-O,
give him the script. I guarantee you, Steve-O know the script right now for the press conference.
Well, we see some good things there. First of all, I want to talk about how Tyson held himself pretty good for a second team. We asked him to execute the game plan, get short stuff. He did throw it out, and he did show us some nice things with his arm. I didn't know he could throw it that deep, but you know, we got to work on the defensive side of the ball. We got to get on the side of the ball. We're not tackling. We're using our hands too much. We need the headbutt and put the right side of the helmet on the other side because we were just not getting low enough on our tackles. But there was some good things I've seen out there. Of course, DJ Mooney, he does his thing, running routes, breaking tackles. That's things we like. We also seen Mooney start off the game with a good tone-setting play, even though the refs called out. But yeah, there's a lot of things stuff. But we just got to clean up a couple things, and I got to look at the tape. We got to look at the tape, and we'll go from there.
He wasn't sitting there watching the whole. So, Matt, you wasn't sitting there watching the game, Matt? You wasn't sitting there while you was coaching?
I was looking at my Denny's card, and when I was looking at my Denny's card, it told me that tonight that we're going against a team that gives up a lot of yards. So I decided to put my second string quarterback from Shepherd. I'm gonna let him throw the ball 37 times.
Why would you do that, Matt? And what are you gonna do with
Well,
Drumsy
the
Jones?
analytics, C-Dub. You look at the analytics and you look at the way things, not how football is played.
Not
You
Flus
gotta go.
calling
You
him
gotta go for the
C-Dub.
deep shots. You gotta go for passing. And the things we saw so far, when the first few plays that we got wasn't working.
My goodness.
That's about right.
Good doppelganger.
Sounds about right.
You pissed me off for a second, Steve. You sounded like his ass. Bro.
All I need is a gap and some yellow teeth.
This man is crazy.
Listen, this team is fucking done, bro. Like that's just what it boils down to. Until we got listen, and this is the important. I just said this when I was over on Bleacher Report. The fact of the matter is that the trenches right now are the biggest thing that need to be addressed on the team, not Justin Fields. And the reason is that even on the defensive side, when you don't have a defensive line that is a threat to stuff the quarterback or even the run, we can't arm tackles, right? It makes it harder job on your pass coverage. It makes it harder on the secondary. It makes it harder on the linebackers. It makes it harder on everyone. Keep in mind, had we had a decent defensive line today, TJ Edwards would have had 2 sacks easily.
Right.
But because our defensive line is so goddamn trash, they barely created a gap for him. He got there just a little bit too late.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know how mad at
So-
myself I am for being excited for Yannick Ash.
Oh man,
Bro,
we always
like,
excited. I
listen,
was excited.
Yannick got a free $10 million
He
about
I
did.
swear.
He
I'm
stole that.
finna go buy 2 Ferraris in this month.
You need to say that shit because he
He
gonna be
need to
getting
say
a lot
it.
less than
That's
even that
true.
after this.
Fact.
He need to
Bro.
say that shit.
Motherfuckers didn't nobody wanted to sign him this year after he had a year. What did he
I
have
see
last year?
why.
6 sacks?
I
6
see
sacks,
why.
6 and a
You
half.
see why the
6,
hell?
something like that.
Man.
And that, like after this season, nigga, come on, bro. His agent gonna call, be like, "Hey, we want to see what your interests would be in Unique," and they gonna look and be like, "Ngakwe," and just start laughing.
And T.
No,
They
bro.
gonna be like, "Hold on, real quick.
They gonna
Can y'all?"
And you believe this motherfucker Yannick Ngakwe just thought that we gonna sign his ass? What?
oh, bro.
That nigga might as well retire and become a defensive line coach, bro. It's done.
Oh, he had a defensive line coach for sure. I don't even want him teaching my players. What the fuck?
Not on this team, no, not on this.
Not
one.
on this one. Not on
Not on this
I
one.
don't even want his ass teaching kids.
My goodness, damn, man. It just, what can we say, man? It's just bad.
We said it. We said it. Fuck. That's the thing. We saw everything we've said. We said after week 2.
It really sucks, bro. We really good. We Bears fans, guys. Chat. We Bears fans, guys. You know how this hurts, but we gonna tell y'all the truth, bro. Ass in a bag, bro. Trash.
Ass in the bag.
They
Man.
said Dwight Howard's clothing line.
Hey, he better go ahead and put that on a t-shirt.
A big ass C on it.
Oh man.
Done.
Man.
I'm just over it.
But you want to get some comments before we get out of here, nephew?
The shits principle. Ibra lose. Like that's what we on right
It
now.
is what it is, man. Everybody said what they needed to say. We can go final thoughts.
Hey, I'm gonna go and listen. I'm gonna go try to eat some of this food and try to get some of the taste and listen to Matt Eberflus and listen to this comedy special he finna
I'm about to say
present.
your taste might come back.
Listen to this comedy special on, bro.
Listen to this bastard. Listen to him. Listen to him.
Into that. Situationally, early was not what we wanted it to be. Third down.
This motherfucker's such a fucking.
Again, was under.
Hold on. I can bring it on. I'll bring it on.
Bring it on, Joe. Yes. Yes.
Give me 1 second. How we gonna do this?
All right,
Eberflus
Brandon.
need the Uber. Fucking me.
On their favor. And
I
again,
need
give
them
the
to
Chargers,
change his
the
profession
credit.
to
They had a
Uber.
nice game plan today. Did a nice job today.
Yeah.
With that, I'll open up to questions.
He hit the deep ball in the first play. What did you like about him airing it out, especially after the game plan last week? Then how frustrating was it to go negative, sack?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about, right? You get a big explosive play, and we don't take advantage of that, take that opportunity, and create a scoring opportunity, at least a field goal. So we got behind the sticks there, and again, that's kind of the operation we had a little bit in the first half.
The avoidable. Go ahead.
Was there any explanation on that for why they, like after they blew it down? It never seemed like when he was touched.
Yeah.
They ever come to you and say, hey, we missed it or whatever?
Yeah, they didn't say that. You know, I would just told Mooney that he's got to get up and be convincing. You know, when he gets up, go. You know, and that's what I told Mooney afterward. He just needs to get up and go house the thing, and then let them make the decision. You know, don't have any decision there.
You
Made a
shut
heck of a
your
catch for sure.
stupidness.
And a really good
What
play,
the
but, again, I don't know what the outcome of that in terms of what they said.
Nigga, how about you convince me you a coach, bitch? How about you do that?
If you won't get your dumb ass out of here.
Fucking John Gotti, bitch.
You've talked about that being important. Why do you think that happened? Why was that such a collective problem?
Yeah, I would say that it's been good. The last 3 weeks, our tackling has been really good. You know, they've been in the fives, which is elite.
It's been okay the
week, I
last
think
couple
we had
of
8
weeks.
or 9, which is
Today,
is okay.
no.
But again, today wasn't what it wanted to be. We've been working our tail off on it in practice. Been working on our angles. Been working on that exact thing, and it's been paying off for us.
Bro,
And today,
did he say we've
it
been
did
working
not,
on our
you know,
tackling
and
like this is a
angles,
fucking pee-wee
and
football
angles,
team?
Angles.
Like,
I-
come on,
I
fam.
worked
cupping the
on
ball and
angles
keeping
with my
explosives
5
down.
and 6 year olds.
But again, we
What are we talking about
here?
here?
Job with their skill, and they have some good skill on
Doing
it.
training camp drills in the season.
No, it always comes down to fundamentals to me. It's
Some
fundamentals.
your ass ain't got.
You know, it's not. It's about being in there and having the right mindset and understanding how to attack the football. And
You ain't
they-
saying a
He just-
motherfucking
I got them
thing.
in the locker room there. You know, they were good in the second half.
This is a high moral guy. He just feels like he can never be an asshole and tell the truth. That's what it is.
Because of missed tackles or even on a play where you
The truth he needs to tell is come out there and say, listen, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I'm glad I'm getting paid to do it. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta work the
Bad
player, right?
today.
You gotta work him in that situation. You know, how many times did we, do that? Did we drop him back there and firing the ball right at him? You know, maybe a couple. Well, we gotta do it more. You know,
If you-
gotta be able to see that. And
You just
gotta
said,
come up together. I gotta look at the catch. It certainly was a good opportunity.
if you
for
know
us to
it,
take that
why the
ball
fuck
right
you
there.
ain't?
And but again, we gotta get better.
Going off that, what did you think of your pass rush tonight?
You know, it was solid when we had some pressure. You know, in terms of called pressure. I know that TJ had a really nice hit on that one in the second half. I thought that was good. I'm
It
always
was
asking
30-7.
You know, it needs to be more, but again, we just got to keep going on that.
Just like after last week, I think everybody's expectations were high. But this is also a guy who hasn't done this before.
He can't
Yeah, I
even
thought it
be
was
still.
solid. I
Comfortable
thought it was
ass.
solid. You know, I thought that when we're passing the ball, when we ran out of possessions, you know, at the very end, you know, we were going for it on all the fourth downs, which we had to because we only had so many possessions left, and he was in a 2-minute mode, and I thought he operated well there. I thought, you know, because they have some good rushers, you know, and they have some way to pressure with their front four, and I thought he did a good job checking it down to the back at times and working it to Cole. You know, I think Cole was 10 for 10 today, but you know, so I thought he did a nice job there. You know, and then the interception, you know, that he threw to Mooney, I thought that was a good strike right there, and then the other one on the side pocket there that they overturned. You know, I think we just got to come back to the ball there a little bit better. But again, it's what I saw on the field.
Coach Hodge, when you may have considered this before, but why the decision not to have
Overnight
Jalen
guy.
Johnson shout with the other team, especially receivers? We seem
I'm
like
sorry.
Jalen
I'm
was
sorry.
gonna
Y'all
decide.
can go watch it on. I
I'm
can't.
done,
I can't listen to
I
this
ain't
shit no more,
I'm
bro.
done.
I can't listen to this motherfucker
No,
no
bro.
more, bro. Like
He's just overly nice. He can never say anything.
This
Just
mother
say it.
literally just said,
Matt Eberflus is the same type of guy who pays black men to fuck his wife. Like you just know he just.
Oh, that's
you know
Adam
he's a cuck.
22. They relate.
Yeah, he's Adam 22. You absolutely know.
Oh.
Like you just know that Matt Eberflus. But you want to suck a dick today, honey? Go ahead. It's okay. You know, I think like you can get in there. You can do some really good things. I feel like you have good technique. Go ahead and make it happen. Like bitch ass motherfucker,
this
get the
mug
fuck.
literally just
Baby, I know you
said-
could be bored at times, babe. Go ahead.
This mug just sat here with a straight face on with cameras and say that he noticed that they was playing too far back and he was giving the ball right to them. So why your dumb ass didn't press him?
I don't know what to tell you, bro.
V Dog said
Like you
Flutes
just
and Billy
open your
Donovan are
mouth and
related.
you stupid.
It gotta be, bro.
I'm done.
Let's
Get
get
the
up
fuck
out
out.
of here,
I was
bro.
just about to say it. I was just about to say that shit. Let's go.
I've kept it pretty calm today, and that just the snippet of that press conference I just watched, just almost sent me into a rage again, because this is the motherfucker who's leading our team talking about at a press conference after a loss, we worked on tackling and angles like we're fucking 10 years old.
5 and 6.
Bro, come on, man.
5 and 6, man. But I ain't got nothing else to say. I'm good.
Yeah, man, I'm gone, man.
Man, all right, y'all can follow us at
I was gonna say-
I wasn't the main host today. I was waiting for y'all to close the show.
Nephew got the
Okay,
square
go
up there.
But that's it from us, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in for that live call in this post game. Y'all already know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you want to leave your take, go ahead and send it in. Voicemail is live and open. 773-242-9336. It's another episode of Chicago Bears Central. Catch y'all on the next one. Maybe we might feel a little better. We'll let y'all know.
I doubt it.